Oh, getting crew members. Getting crew members. So next, we're going to swing on through here. Yep. And then through here. Apparently, I missed a few discoveries in here. What discoveries did I miss? That one. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put on the white map real quick. Because right now, we actually don't need to grind anymore. We've done all the grinding we need to. Kind of no point grinding these low level areas. You don't get any money, you don't get any experience. Magic experience isn't terrible, because you do get magic experience, but it's just not worth it. Yeah, the thing about the white map, only Vice can use it. And the problem with the white map, there it is. That's what we missed. It was just the Sky Coral, I believe. Problem with the white map is that I have to remember to take it off again. Okay. Go to Pirate Isle. We are only here for one reason. There he is. Hey, pal. So, Pow is going to come with us on the ship. He's going to be a crew member. Pow is a jester. Check someone real quick, like. I think I remember there being a Cham in here, but I can't remember. So I'm just going to check real quick. No? No. Okay. Just had to check. Also, Vice's dad has successfully repaired the Pelican. No, sorry. The Albatross. That's the name of it. It's the Albatross. Or he's built a new one. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work out. But the Albatross 2 is now in its birth. If you remember from when we were last here, leaving on Little Jack, there was no Albatross because the blue ones destroyed it. Okay. So that is Pirate Isle done. Next, if we go south, no, go east. Yeah. Go straight east. No, west, sorry. This direction. Kind of in the direction where we first found Fina. Breaking through this wall. And then this wall will bring us to Ixtaka. Kind of the cleanup that we're doing it tends to be really fast if you know how the world's put together. Okay, so we're going to go in a direction that I didn't go when we were last in Horteca. There was kind of no point going here last time. Another one of those endless ladders this game loves so much. I gotta be honest with you, I've never been a fan of this. Anytime now. This is needlessly long. Okay, we have... I gotta double check quick. We have a Cham, a moon... Or, well, I know we have a Moonfish and a crew member, and I think we might have a Cham to pick up, too. But I know that we have a crew member and a Moonfish here. There she is. So remember way back when I picked up a note in a bottle on Sailor's Island? That was for her. You have to have that note in a bottle to get her to agree to come with you. That was like 13 hours ago in-game time. I actually did not remember that was there. I just like, hey, I should go investigate that real quick. Turns out investigating that was a good idea. Is there a Cham in here, or is it only the Moonfish? Nope, okay. I'm sure we're missing some. Here? It's here. Where's this Moonfish? There it is. Okay. We have one more crew member to pick up here. Once we pick up... I think his name is T-Talk. No, sorry, two more crew members. We gotta pick up Hans, too. I forgot. I almost left without Hans. God, that would have been terrible. Get Hans right now so I don't forget about him. Again. Okay. We have almost half the slots in our ship filled up already. Look, Vice is a badass, okay? So excuse you. Oh, Hans. Hello. I will absolutely take you on board, and Hans is my first engineer. Now, I forget when we get Hans. It's not... I don't think we get him immediately. I forget when we actually get Hans, but we do have to tell him yes first. I think we get him when we come back from this voyage, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but Vice is a badass. I can't believe you even, think that he's, you know, By the way, a lot of these crew members actually have conditions to get them, and the thing is, I've just filled a lot of them already. So Osmond just joined just for joining you, so does Kazid. Pinta, in the Dreamcast version, you had to get 3 treasures of his using the VMU. Now he doesn't need them anymore, he just joins you. Tika here, you have to have found the village of the Ixanest to get him to join you. I've already done that. Lawrence, you just pay for. Osmond is already there. Hans joins you eventually. Brabham and Ismail and just join you eventually. How, we just have to go back and get him. What's her name? The cook. You just go get her. I can remember where everybody is. The other sailor is in this place that we're going to go to, but we can't get him yet until... We don't get the other sailor until we come back from this voyage. The other delegates when we come back from this voyage. The other cook is on this voyage. One engineer is Hans, we get the other when we come back from this voyage. One builder is Ismail, we get the other one when we come back from this voyage. We get the next merchant when we come back from this voyage. We're going to get the other lookout now. We get the gunner when we come back from this voyage. We're going to get the other helmsman when, on this voyage, and I cannot remember what that is. I don't remember what that particular crew member slot is. Goy's got the right of it. But look at Jack Sparrow. He shows off at every moment in time, even when he's not trying to. What is that? I always forget that last crew member slot, and I forget what it is. I feel really silly afterwards. Oh, it's Artisan. It's Artisan. We get both of the... Well, we get one Artisan when we come back from this voyage. I can't remember when we get the other Artisan. You have to be Vice the Legend for the other one to join you. And that's a swashbuckler rating. Yeah, we have almost gotten half the crew members in the game already. And as I said, this is just a quick cleanup. Like, I didn't have to do too much because they're mostly ready to go. We've gotten almost all of the discoveries that we can get. There's 2 that I have to pick up real quick. But we're about to pick up the guy who picks up discoveries that you haven't found already. Once I snag him, which will be in just a second, I no longer have to worry about someone getting discoveries before I do. Also, at some point, someone leveled up, so... No, never mind. Never mind, I take it back. I didn't say anything. Where am I? You. Actually have... By the way, you need to have the floor heater that's required for a title later on. Delphinus really can't use his stuff. Okay, so what's... Let's go ahead and sell him the Sky Coral. Okay. Okay, so Home in the Rock and Inside the Pass are 2 that we still have to get. I know where... I know what these are. Yeah, I know what both of those are. We found almost all of them. I'm actually kind of upset with myself that I missed that one that Domingo found before me. Usually he doesn't find anything before I do. Also, I have literally never seen this before, so I do want to point this out. Check it out. There's the Gigas. I have never seen that before. That's new to me. Now, if I remember correctly, and I might not remember correctly, but there should be a place just north of here, but I can't remember if it's there already or if we have to wait until after this next voyage. Yeah, the Delphinus cannot use the same weaponry and such as the Little Jack did. I'm also not going to buy any of the weaponry and such that you can get right now from Sailor Island, because there's another set of weaponry that I can get for the Delphinus in the next port I'll be going to. So it's kind of one of those, like, it's kind of a pointless thing. Fina is doing a not inconsiderable amount of damage nowadays. Okay, we're gonna see if Gordo's is here. It might not be. If it's here, it'll be just up ahead. Okay, so Gordo's is not here yet, then. Fine. Do that later. Kind of a shame, because I actually intended to do that. Okay, we've got 2 more things to do before we are going to advance the storyline. They're both boss fights. Health. Okay. Gotta remember to take off the white map right now. Actually do that right now so I don't forget about it. You'll notice that we have 9 SP right now, right? So next turn we should have 18 because 9 plus 9 is 18. But Fina has the warrior spirit on. So we get another 9, but then we also get another 2 from Fina because it doubles hers, which brings us to 20. Now, what I really would like to have right now, and I'm not going to have it in time, is I'd like to have Enrique's 3rd level super move. Because it would make this next fight a lot simpler. But we don't have that. Now, if I'm correct... Yeah. We go right through here. Eye out. Oh, hello. I'm going to do a save right here, too, just so we don't have to do that again. It is time for Pie Stall Fight 2. Now, this could either be a really hard fight or a really easy fight. It's hard to say. I'm not sure. Piestol is actually leveled against specific levels, and her levels are based on... Also, her armor's been upgraded since last time we saw her. She comes and attacks us based on how many moonfish we have turned in. So it's based on how many moonfish we should have turned in at one point. So if I should have turned in, let's say, maybe her second fight's at 7 moonfish, we should have 7 moonfish by level 15. Then this fight should be a level 15 fight. Now, whether or not that's actually how it's going to happen is hard to say. Do that. You are on Delta Shield duty. You are going to Glyph of Speed. And you are going to Glyph of Might yourself. Okay, so in a lot of the fights from here on out, Aka will be specifically Delta Shielding. Ooh. Okay, well, we are apparently at the right level for this nonsense. I'm very glad Enrique did not just die. That would have sucked.
Let's try this.
Okay, we need to kill the dog first.
This should work.
Okay, so we're gonna get Enrique back up to full health. I'm very glad that Tempest Dance did not outright kill him. That move is kind of scary. Why did we only get 18? It's kind of weird. Oh, right, because I'm dumb. That's right. Okay, so Death Hound, you're gonna Delta Shield. You are going to Lunar Blessing. You're gonna Sacrulin yourself. So Lunar Blessing is gonna give us all regen, which is important. It just lessens the amount of healing I have to do throughout the entire fight. Yeah, this is the in danger theme. So she's gonna cast, but because we have Delta Shield, nope. Get wrecked. And he's gonna cast, nope, Delta Shield. And that is why Delta Shield is broken.
This should work.
And all of a sudden, he doesn't have much of a problem anymore. Okay, so I will tell you guys what we're gonna do. Because I said we were gonna do it before, and then I didn't do it. We're gonna see if I can do this without dying. But we're gonna go ahead and go for Prophecy.
Here goes.
We want to make sure the Glyph of Mights are up real quick, just to make sure that we have that defensive boost. That's why I'm trying to make sure this happens. Okay, so she's Tempest Dancing again. This actually shouldn't be a problem now, just because, you know, he was at full health. You'll notice how much more health he has after this. You know, it's still a lot of health he lost, but that's based entirely on the fact that he has the Glyph of Might up now.
This should work.
Now, hopefully I won't just flat lose, because I decided to go for Prophecy now. Okay, so we're back in normal health values. One more should do it. Okay. Delta Shield. You're going to focus, and you are Sacrulin yourself. So there is a chance that she could one-shot Fina, which would suck. But typically she doesn't I take it back. I was going to say, typically she doesn't Tempest Stance back-to-back.
This should work.
Lady, I'm upset at you. Okay, so he's back up. Oh, good counterattack. Ooh, and 1,000 damage. Beautiful. Okay. Prophecy? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Skull Shield, Delta Shield, You're going to toss a Saccharulan Crystal at Aka just in case. They're going to focus. This is Skull Shield, so if either of them do straight up attacks at any of my characters, whoop, haha, you suck. Eternity, she's trying to do an instant kill. It's not going to happen. So if either of them tried to flat out attack any of my characters, that they'd fail right now because of Skull Shield. It'd be instantly countered. Okay, so he's just going to heal her. That's fine. Okay, so look at how long it's taking me to get Prophecy going. You know, naturally, I've been doing things. I've been doing heals and stuff like that. But it took us this long. So here's Prophecy. It's the crew special. And I can choose one of two options. I can choose either Prophecy or Blue Rogues. Now, Prophecy does lots of damage. Blue Rogues does lots of damage. Now, the Blue Rogues attack, it actually changes depending on what crew members you have. Each crew member who is active has their own unique effect that takes place when you use Blue Rogues. But it's not useful unless you have all your crew, because I'm currently missing, like, 3 parts of it because I don't have an artisan, I don't have an engineer, and I don't have a builder. So it's not worth it. So we're going to use Prophecy. Now you notice I only got to do one thing. I got to do one move. Just the one move, right? Because this takes everybody's turn. However, it does a fair amount of damage to the entire group. Now, you'll notice the turn immediately ends. They did not get a turn. That is why Prophecy is good. I got to skip their entire turn. But also, good music. But on the flip side of that, that did 4,000 damage. Now, you saw I was doing 1,000 damage per hit against the dog, against the Death Hound. This might kill Fina. It did kill Fina. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That happens. I'm very glad I had him focus. By the way, we're not going to lose. In case you were worried about that. Okay, so this is what we gotta do. You Jerusalem up, Fina. So we're just gonna keep the Delta Shield up, because without the Delta Shield, she does this. But now, we're not doing that nonsense. Ow.
This should work.
That music just keeps on going back and forth, huh? Okay. So we did 4,000 damage with Prophecy, which took 41 SP. Let's see what happens when I do Pirate's Wrath against her, which takes 21 SP. Remember, Prophecy is always the entire bar. Lifestyle, you're pissing me off. I like that music. Give me my music back. So, 5,414 to one target for half the SP cost. So, it depends on the fight. In this fight, it would have been better to Pirate's Wrath. But as you saw, it does force her to lose her turn, so it is useful for that reason. Okay, so Pystall's talking and whining about why she specifically wants to kill Vice, and, you know, she will get him eventually. Healing going, because we have another fight to go do. For that, we need to go south. Yes, we were here like 3 minutes ago, but I wasn't necessarily going to do this in this order. Let's say, where the hell's Enrique? And he's on the entire other side of the map. Ridiculous.
That was fun.
Okay. So we are going to go do something stupid. Oh, hey, fish. Here, fish. Okay, never mind then. God damn it. So we're going to go do another bounty. It's the last bounty currently available to us. And the reason we're doing it, we're actually doing this bounty mostly just to make sure that we can have enough money to buy the armaments for the ship, because we're actually going to need these armaments in the very near future. So I want to make sure we have all the weapons we can get for the ship, everything's ready. Ooh, hey, I have Oreos. I have a lot of Oreos.
That was easy.
Oreo. Okay. So, I could have done this bounty earlier, but this bounty is a little bit dangerous. So I wanted to wait till now.